All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Expose News TV. Yes, my people, your number one YouTube platform where they giving a bass boost, back-to-back update on how things they share for here, on how things they be on normal grounds. If you're listening to us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Of course, so that you'll be among the first set of people where go they get our news anytime, any day. normal. Okay, my people, they for the one where they bust brains where we just get for here right now. Or it don't bust because normal. They always want, in fact, this particular issue is the reason why they want to keep the Igbos together with them, together in this one Nigeria, together in Nigeria, so that they will always be kept and be oppressed in their so-called state. Okay, my people, we are talking about Obasanjo begging for restructuring just to keep the Biafrans in Nigeria. My people, it is not going to happen. Nothing of such. We are not going to stay in one Nigeria for anything. Nigeria is as good as gone, and because of that, we are not going to stay here. We have been oppressed for too long. We have been a lot of things have happened to us for so long, and you people still want us to be in one Nigeria to do what? What are we going to gain from being or staying in one Nigeria? A whole lot of things have transpired throughout these years. The hates on Igbo people, or the hate on Igbo, everything that comes up about Igbo is something that is cancelled. Even about ministers that was chosen in this recent regime, that is one of the worst regimes ever, they still choose a very small amount of people that were Igbo people into their ministers as their ministers and everything. And you expect us to still stay in this? Does it think restructuring Nigeria is something that can happen within a twinkle of an eye? It cannot happen. Yes, it cannot happen. I am not surprised that they want us to keep staying here in bondage because they gain from the things we do. You know, one thing they don't know is that we are not going to give up. We are not going to stop deciding or pushing for the fact that we want to stay away or we want to move away from here. Because the earlier we move out from here, the better for them, because they will not have peace. And that is the truth. They will not have peace. And we ourselves need to live. The need for us to live is on a high level. And that is why we have decided, no matter what happens at any point in time, you see, living this country, living this one Nigeria, that we have managed. Okay, let us just say we have tried to be in this one Nigeria till now, and there is no progress. There is no progress at all. This place is not. That is why you come out and you say that this place is a zoo. Anything can happen in this country, in this state, and it is what just considers and makes this place a whole lot of. That's why it is called a lawless nation. There is no power. There is nothing that actually works in this place. Anybody can wake up and say, "This is what I want. This is what I want." And it will work for them. And you call this place a place that someone or Ndibo should be in. No, that is why Nigerians will keep wanting us to stay here, and we will not stay. We have decided, Biafrans, Ndibo have vowed to leave this place because the oppression is too much. The killing of our own people, the people you want to still stay in your so-called Nigeria, in your so-called country, you still kill them. You still want to put them down, and you expect them to stay when you're asking them to stay. No, it's not possible. I don't think anybody in their right senses, being this oppressed by the things that are happening in this country, as an Igbo person, as a responsible Igbo person that means well for Igbo generally, not for selfish reasons. Because of course, if it's for selfish reasons, you would always want to come out and say, "Hey, I would want to stay here because maybe one Nigeria, or because you gain one or two from here." But of course, it is not so. It can never be so. It is not something that is even being looked at in the right way, and that is why anybody, I will repeat myself, anybody that wants to be truly, or that wants the general welfare, good welfare of Ndibo, would always suggest that we leave this country. We would always suggest that we move apart from this place. Restructuring that they've been talking about since when? They've been talking about restructuring for how many years? And how many times has that restructuring actually taken place? What are the steps? So is that restructuring of this country, has that actually taken place? None. Yes, I'm telling you, no restructuring have taken place. And you expect us to stay here where you people want us dead, where you people don't want our progress, where you people want nothing with us. The people that majorly gain are the politicians. Yes, they are the ones that normally gain. And those that actually turn out and become their own, that only wants anything that will only benefit them, the selfish ones, that only wants their own. They are the ones that are gaining in this whole thing. You see, the general welfare of Ndibo is not even considered at all. It is not considered at all. And that is why people, I would keep on saying it, and I will say it 150 times. You call me out anywhere, I will say it to you that you say Ndibo need to leave. Restructuring or no restructuring, if you like, restructure till thy kingdom come. No, we are not going to. It is not something to even think about 2 times. It is not. No, we are not even considering it. It is not a base to even talk about. It is not a base for argument or a base to even talk about whatever it is at all. So my people, this is what it is. This is what it stands as. These are the key things that we will not put down as Biafra. You see, the fact that we need first of all the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Secondly, that Nigeria should allow us go our own way. Very important. These are the things that we can never let go of. Okay, my people, that is that on that. And the restructuring, which means Obasanjo begging and pleading, is not even going to, pleading the federal government is not even going to work out, because we as well do not even care about whatever it is that is going on. We want our own. Anything that is not going to work out for us, we have cancelled it already. Yes, okay, the FG speaks on coup plot to overthrow President Tinubu. Yes, federal government has spoken on the coup plot to overthrow President Tinubu. Of course, it is not a new thing that it has been a coup plot to overthrow President Tinubu because of what he has been doing, or because of the situation he has put his own people inside. And I think that is why this coup plot is talking about. It has come up, rather. Okay. It is saying here that the federal government of Nigeria has categorically denied the news report of a coup scare in the country. Okay. In a statement issued by Minister of Information Mohammed Idris, he stated that the report is false and a deliberate act of disinformation. The government is determined to stay focused on its ongoing reforms and will not be distracted or intimidated. The minister emphasized that the report of a possible coup attempt is unequivocally false and described it as a heinous act of spreading false information. The government urges the public to disregard the report and not be swayed by it. The government further stated that the intention behind such fake news is to sow seeds of discord in the country. There are already seeds of discord. And that is the truth. There are already seeds of discord in the country. It is evident that some individuals are resorting to publishing fake news to erode public trust in the government, erode and destabilize national security. There is already lack of trust in this particular government. There is no need. The lack of trust in this country is on another level. So there is no need for them to say that the information is to erode lack of trust. It is not true. It is not true. The government reassures the public. The government reassures the public that it will exercise its rights within the laws to contain any rogue actions that threaten national security and the nation's hard-earned democracy. The Office of the Special Assistant on Social Media to President Bola Tinubu also dismissed the reports as fake news. Similarly, the Nigerian Army refuted the claim, stating that there is no plot to report a coup plot. There is no report of a coup plot. Of course, that is what they will say. My people, when there is a coup plot, normally, if there is a coup plot, it is not known. And that is the truth. If there is a coup plot within the system, it will be unknown to most people. Only the people involved in that coup will be aware that something like that wants to happen. I'm not trying to say that what they are saying is false or whatever. I don't really care about if there is a coup law or not. But what I'm trying to say is that if there is a coup law, nobody will know that there is a coup plot. And then coming online, maybe to disregard misinformation or the false information is good. But then I will repeat again, if there is a coup plot and it's something that wants to actually take place, let us just have it in mind that nobody will know until it happens. And when it happens, that is when they will be like, hey, but there was a rumor about the coup plot. So, but that is what it is. I don't care about whatever they say, whether there is a coup plot or whether there is no coup plot. That is fine by them. Anything they've decided to do, that is okay by them. My people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.